ENTV today, very excited about this daily show. The purpose of this daily show is to celebrate some awesome, exceptional people who've been crushing it in the Catapult program. We had a contest last week, and Lori Phillips, Tammy, Scarlett, and Paul Kellogg, special mention to Paul Kellogg, they all exceeded the benchmark. And so wanted to bring them on to talk about what is going on in your groups in Catapult. So welcome here, Tammy, Scarlett, Lori Phillips, welcome here. Tammy, let's start with you. What's going on in the Women's Wellness Network?
The Women's Wellness Network, we are getting well. We are being well, we are getting well, we are well underway. Let's just say that. Things are really growing. People are really connecting and discovering each other and utilizing one another for what they need. So it's beautiful. It's amazing to see and to be a part of, actually.
Amazing. Well, thanks for being here, Tammy. And Lori Phillips, what's going on in Be Awesome Network?
Well, in the women's wellness, they're being well and we're being awesome. But yeah, it has been awesome. I've been able to meet so many amazing people, and yeah, just hearing everyone's stories and inspiring one another to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. It's been pretty awesome.
So what's Catapult been like for you, Tammy? It's been quite the ride. 5 months and I think a week-ish. You've been in
Oh
Catapult.
yeah.
Yeah.
Catapult is you get slung back really tight and flung way forward really fast, really far, really hard. And it's a lot, and it is amazing though. Obviously my group is growing incredibly, and people are noticing because people are starting to ask about Catapult program. Well, we know Lori herself is um, one of the people that has come on, and she's doing amazing. So what else can we say? There's an perfect examples of Catapult with how we're rolling things out, how things are coming together. And now we're just getting ready to implement some new things. So it's super exciting we're still learning stuff, and to see that we can still do well and still have lots to learn is pretty cool.
And Tammy, in terms of growth, you're what, 26 weeks, not even 23 weeks in, and you've been growing on average like 150 people a week. In a Facebook group, that's not normal to grow that much organically. Most people that launch Facebook groups know it's your friends might push you out the door, but to keep up even to 100 people a week growth organically there's some secret sauce there. So what's it been like to grow quickly? And then also to see one of your, a new friend, Lori, comes into your group, and then you tell her about Catapult, and Lori's like, I want to do this. And then to see her also just blow up in the last 6 weeks. What's this all like?
Oh my word. It's like in my heart. Seriously, it thrills me beyond anything that she's picked it up and she's running with it and she's doing so incredibly well. And I can see other people that, in the group that they could probably benefit quite a lot from the Catapult program, because I know people want to grow, especially, no offense, Amos, you're a dude, but women are really starting to come into their own and really trying to, figure out how they can be of value, be of service. And so the Catapult program is really easy that way. So, and it's nice to, you know, I feel like I guess you probably feel the same way, unless you feel like a mother hen, right? I feel like a mother hen with Lori, like she's my little baby Catapult chick. She's flourishing and growing and doing all the wonderful things herself. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. What a great analogy. Lori, so Be Awesome Network, you met Tammy, you were in Tammy's group in February or March?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, because you met her, you were in Women's Empower Network, and then you participated in the Catapult Games. But what has been your experience of Catapult and the little story of how you actually got into Catapult? Because for
Yeah.
those you don't know, Lori Phillips, Be Awesome Network, it's blown up. It's 6 weeks old, 3,300 members, and she's just crushing it. So, yeah, what's the story, please?
Yeah. So I was looking around on Facebook for women, and I found Tammy and the Women's Wellness Network, and we connected. I had a clothing company, and she really liked it. And she brought me onto her Women's Wellness Network, and we interviewed me about the clothing and my yoga and and my experience, my health challenge and, recovery. And so we connected just automatically, and I just loved the vibe of the network. And I started picking her brain, and I was like, how did you do this? I think I might want to do this. And yeah, so it just kept tugging at my heart, just that I could do this too. And finally I joined. So
Well, we're glad you did. You kicked all of our butts the last couple of weeks, and you showed us what's possible again. You certainly helped inspire me and Tammy and others too, Laurie. So we appreciate, your energy you're bringing. So last thoughts on, congratulations, both you guys. You guys are just, continuing to show up. And any last comments, thoughts you guys have before we bounce?
Well, I think I would just like to say, Amos, that you have been an amazing mentor and leader of our cohort. And obviously we couldn't do it without you. It's your baby. And I'm so glad that you birthed it into the world so that we can use it to grow ourselves. And that is super important on, being a woman coming out of, divorce and illness and things like that, and finding my own way. And having this program has really helped me have the framework to be able to just follow along in your footsteps. And thank you for leading us.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Happy to do my part. Laurie, any closing comments?
yeah, I would just mirror what Tammy said, but directing it to both of you, because Tammy, I wouldn't be here without you, like literally. And yeah, you set a really great example and a really high bar to follow. So I really appreciate your leadership. And then Amos, you too. Obviously Tammy wouldn't be here without you. And so I feel like we just need to do a little group hug.
Is there an emoji or some kind of reaction? I know you can do like different things in your Zoom room or whatever.
You do a high five. I do high fives on my
Okay, so
on
how
my
do we do
daily
this?
show.
How do we do this?
So
We do
yeah,
high five. Boom.
there we go.
Well, thanks for being here, Laurie, and thanks for being here, Tammy. Thanks for just helping the Catapult program go forward. And we're still coming out of beta testing. It's a proven concept, but we're looking to get it more and more streamlined. And my goal is to bring on 100 more groups in the next year, different niches. So if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, expert, speaker, coach, and you want to make a big impact, whether you know what you're going to sell or not, but you just want to make a big impact, this is one of the ways you could look at making a big impact. And what we do is in the beginning, I just used my group to help launch the new groups, but now there's 12 groups with Epic, and all the groups help kick off all the new groups. So it gets easier and easier. You get a really nice push out the door now, and then the work is mostly on you. But as a group, we do work together to support and encourage each other. And if you're someone that wants to answer a call and you want to stream of warm leads in your niche, take care of that. And it'll give you an opportunity to make a huge impact. If that's what you want, if you want to be that leader that you feel, if you're called to rise up and be that kick-ass leader and fulfill that mission that you feel is on your heart. If you don't, it's not for you. But if you do, comment Catapult or talk to Laurie or Tammy. They'll tell you all the things that you'll experience in Catapult. So does that sound fair, ladies?
Sounds great.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for being here and doing the special daily show with me. And here we are halfway through summer for sure, right? End of July. I can't believe we're end of July. So, and just want to point out my shirt. So Tammy, Scarlett, for those of you on interviews, I can't point through Laurie. So Laurie, maybe you could point to Tammy for me. Tammy introduced me to the phrase of Gus like months ago. And she said, well, I call it God, because she's come out of the box of religion too. God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, Gus. And then I was wearing the shirt, and her and Sandra said, hey, I wonder if that's an acronym for something. And because we play with terminal, at least I do with Gus, because I love that. I love referencing because it's outside the box or outside the box I grew up in. But this one's like God, universe, energy, spirit, source. And so now I'm going to be hunting for all sorts of guest shirts because, right? Isn't that so cool? Random, I know, squirrel moment. You guys want to go ride bikes? Let's go ride bikes. Okay, we're going to bounce here. ENTV today, welcome here. There's a lot of newcomers and there are networking events. If you want to be interviewed, comment interview. I will reach out to you, comment on this post. Once you've been interviewed, you can get on to the networking events after you've been interviewed, and then you can be live streamed into the group as well. So look forward to that. And also there's different things like Academy broadcasts under the guide section. Look under the guide section in the Facebook group and you can see a plethora of things that have been taught by Academy instructors, influencers, good stuff. And then also Catapult program you can discover. And then there's other things launching very shortly, but not going to mention those yet, but coming soon to a theater near you. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Laura. We're going to bounce here.